Bates Professional 17 How-To Video. We're going to show you in this video how to stamp email with attachments to a single PDF file. A couple of items before we start. Files to be stamped should be in a folder on your local drive. That will give you the best performance of the program as it reads and writes the files. You'll need Microsoft Office 7 or up to convert attachments, and that'll take care of most of your requirements. Message and EML files, the email files, can be added to the input page just as a PDF would. And you have to have those also. The email files need to be on your local drive. We can't go online and get them. And the email processing help is in using the help button on the input source and the file input screens. You'll find additional help there. But once you watch this video, this is a real easy deal. So let's get started. We're going to press next, and you'll see electronic documents is highlighted, and this is what we want to use. So we'll come down and we'll press next again. This brings us up to the file input page. To load a PST Outlook email file, we go up to this button and press the folder with the @ sign in it, and that will take us to our test files that we have on this machine. And I need to go to the PST files, and then I'll come up and get this Bates Demo PST. And that opens up in we have an Outlook viewer. You can view Outlook files and the directories and so forth without having Outlook on your machine, but you do need Office to convert them. So you push, check the file you want, which is this is the file here. We say OK. And the program will change that from a PST to a message file. And then to start the process of getting how we want it to look, we go to the label type. We're going to leave this as a default, sequential numbers. We come here, and I've already filled this out so you don't have to watch me type. I'm going to save this as an email how-to video. And then here, I'm going to make sure we start at 1 with our, and this is the information the additional information that goes on the stamp. And you can set which pages you want to stamp. If you want to skip them, you can skip some. Leading zeros, change that. Increment, prefix, suffix, starting number. And down here we have the file name, and it shows you a sample of it. So we push next again, and this is the label position information. This is the little, when you think of our programs, think of we're going to take an electronic label and put it any place you'd like on the page. And so we have the starting number, and when it's surrounded by the box, it's active, and you can move this around anywhere you want inside the box. And we have little arrows up here. You can center things up and down and so forth. And this is the constant text, which will be on every page. And this is I've named that email how-to video, and you can do the same with that. And you can change the fonts and make it bold and underline it up, just about all the controls you would have in Microsoft Word. So we're going to center this back like it was, press next, I have it set to the top left. The default will always be bottom right, but when I'm testing, I like to be able to have it up where when I open the PDF, I can see the number immediately to make sure everything came out right. And then you can put it any place you want around the edges of the border. And so we'll leave it in the top right. You press next, and this is our output page. And this tells us where it's going to go, the directory that it will output to. So mine is going to the stamp file under Bates 2017, which are the folders I have set up on my machine for stamping. If you want to change it to something else, you just press the lookup button and it will bring up, and you can send it in place on your network or computer. We'll leave it like this. There's a help button here that'll tell you all about using the rest of the things on this page. And the help button is there's one on every page, and it tells you about the page you're on. So it's help that really works. And now we'll press next, and this will start processing. And what we're doing is we open the PDF, or the message file, change it to a PDF. Then we're opening all the attachments on this email. There's 6 of them. And we're converting those to a PDF. And then we'll merge the attachments and the email file into one file and stamp it, and that's all done. Normally that takes hours, and the program does it in seconds. So we can save the setup that we used here, or if you don't want to save it, you can just say done, but we're going to save it. And that takes us back to the screen that we started on, the home screen. And let's go look at our stamped demo. And we have, this is the one right here that we just stamped. And you'll notice, I'll get this down here, our text and the numbers in the top of the screen. We can page down with our arrow here, and that takes us through the pages. When we get to the attachments, before we start stamping the attachments, we make a list of all the attachments that are in the screen and the name of them in the format. So you know we had 5 attachments. We had a Word file, an Excel file, PowerPoint, a coupon, and a picture. And those are all PDF files and part of this PDF. And so we can go to the next one, and here's our Word document. Here's our Excel. This is a PowerPoint. And here's a coupon that we had in there. And our picture. And you can do thousands of documents at one time with this program. It'll save you hours and hours and hours and weeks and weeks and weeks of converting files. Thank you for viewing our how-to video. Please download our Bates Professional 17 and give it a test drive and see how easy it is. And remember, help button on every page tells you exactly what to do on that page. Thanks again. Bye.